Okay. Once again, time to play the Moonscars. The the little game that no one really paid attention to.
Which is unfortunate. Did we play this for Next Fest last year, or was it just a random demo that one of us?
I think it was on Next Fest.
I think it was Next Fest. So this is exactly a year ago
that we played.
We tried this out to begin with.
Okay.
And now it's new Next Fest, and yeah, it's
I'm gonna look that up
good.
real quick just to see.
It's more a little disappointment that people aren't fucking talking about this.
Yeah, because this is one of those games that, for the most part, does everything right. There's little nitpicky things we've had. But
yeah, but I'm generally fine with those.
Yes, I would rather have a flawed game that's good than just not a good game at all. Let's see.
Oh, I love it. Before I go up, I'm going to go down to that.
No, it was only 7 months ago that we played this one.
Interesting.
But yeah. Let's see, what demos did I play? I didn't actually write them down in my notes.
I played some. Basically, we really love Final Fantasy Tactics, so we made a Final Fantasy Tactics game, which I've kind of been looking forward to be honest. Because yes, it looks like they very much did Final Fantasy Tactics. It's not quite there. It's also very slow. I can't remember the name of this one for the life of me.
Right.
And then there's another RPG that there's a guy I watch sometimes that's just a dipshit. I've talked about him before. Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's on Game Ranks because there's a Mr. Falcon there, and it sounds like the same voice.
Yeah.
So it's his side channel where he gets to be a bit of a dipshit and then play the almost porn games. The Goblin Simulator where you actually capture women and bring them back to the village so that you can actually repopulate the village. That game looks hilarious. But the game that I am a fan of this guy's work. Oh wait, that makes me a dipshit too.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is Wandering Sword that he was playing. Basically Chinese martial arts simulator. It is so RPG with a wonderful tactic system. You have so much choice in how you build up your character. You can go and challenge dojos to get their scrolls, so that way you learn their fighting moves that you then have to level up. You can spar anyone in the fucking world if you befriend them enough, and then you can get items off of them that way. Or if you become super friends, they become another unit for you to use. You can just have them join your party. There's just so much to the game. I was trying to jump up.
Okay, so
He's saying that we're not real, so he doesn't want to let us in.
yeah.
That's cool. But it is so RPG, it is so stat driven that stats actually truly matter. I am leveling up my speed for the most part, so that way I get my turns more often. Because there is the weight bar. It's an ATB system in a tactics game that it moves so quickly that you do your move, you have your anime super moves that are named and stuff, and it's great. I recommend the shit out of it, and I can't wait for it to come out because I'm going to buy it. And the story is pretty good. You start off guarding a caravan, and that caravan's attacked. All of your friends die, so then you go and you're also poisoned. A old master helps you, even though he's like a recluse and doesn't want to help anybody.
Right.
Okay, cool. Sorry.
Yeah.
Concentrating on fight for a second here. And So then he teaches you first little bit of martial arts, which is just your like inner chi stuff. Every single time you level up one of the inner chi things, you get stat points to fill into a chart, and there's 8 different charts to fill in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's such a numbers game, but then when you're actually in a fight, the numbers go up into the thousands, and you start in the tens, and you feel like you start in the tens, and you do side quests, and like people teach you breathing techniques, which then are to unlock stats, or you can just level up your standard poking, like sword attack, which you kind of need to do because that's how you do more damage. It's based on your stats as well as the actual skills you're using.
Mm-hmm.
So every round you can have, like by the end of it, I was using the straight sword. Ooh, I'm gonna die. Fuck, yeah, I died.
Got you right in the butt.
Talking and playing is great, right? Wrong way. But it's neat. The guy that helps you out, like, oh no, spoiler warning for like 10 minutes or an hour into the game.
Yeah, as long as the first hour. Can't really spoil.
The guy that helps you is actually him being the recluse that he was.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the run from a bunch of dudes, but he has a daughter, and the dudes come find him, and because he is helping you, that's why they find him. So then he dies, and they capture the daughter. So your quest now is, okay, dude, I'll go save your daughter.
Yeah.
And you go on and meet a bunch of like crazy ass people because it's an old martial arts movie.
Yeah.
It is just everyone's a psychopath for their own like specific version of martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
And it's great. Oh, it went red. Oh, fuck you. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, those are the 2 that I played.
Okay.
I'm very much disappointed in the should have been a better tactics game, and I was very surprised by the Wandering Sword because I thought, oh, this is just gonna be like janky martial arts Chinese crap, and it's old.
It's really hit and miss when it's a Chinese developer.
Yeah,
there's either this passion that you wouldn't expect from them, or they're just them rehashing someone else's shit.
It's a tactics RPG martial arts game.
Yeah,
and it pulls it off beautifully. Like any sort of a. I'm trying to think of all of the old martial arts movies that I loved, like 13th Chamber and all of that. Like you really do go through and learn. You can learn all of those types of moves. You can fight those sects and of martial arts, and you'll learn their moves or like befriend them. And it's like, oh, this is something I didn't know I wanted, but I want it so bad.
Martial art movies, like as a source, hasn't been really utilized at all in video games. Like Sifu is the only thing I can think of recently that has like been based on that.
Bethesda had one?
Oh, yeah. Are you talking about? No,
Bethesda.
I'm thinking of,
it was like in. Yeah, I think it was Bethesda. Like super old.
I can't think of.
It is very much like you are just a. I can only think of like stupid ones like Heavenly Sword, which isn't actually a stupid one. Just
Naraka Blade Point?
no. Am I thinking? I'm pretty sure it's Bethesda. Not as a publisher. I'm talking old game. Like Bethesda.
I just typed in Bethesda martial arts game.
Oh, okay. No, Obsidian. I'm thinking Obsidian.
Oh. Obsidian. Because there was Jade Empire.
I'm probably thinking of Jade Empire.
But and that I don't know if that necessarily counts as like a martial arts game as much as it's more like
It's
Asian fantasy.
it's 100% martial arts. You actually
Well, I mean, like using the martial arts template of a martial arts movie of the like.
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. You're fighting dojos.
Yes,
And
you can go and play
where
dojo.
Jade Empire was up, it was a standard RPG. Kingdoms warring.
There's death here. Thank you.
Oh.
That's good to know.
Warring kingdoms and things like that. Like it was more again fantasy in a Asian setting.
Yeah. Wasn't that your Sifu taught you how to kill a guy that was actually attacking everybody?
Actually, BioWare.
BioWare. I knew it was an RPG maker.
Yeah.
Fucking. Thank you. You want to look in your Steam catalog to see what games you actually played?
No, I can remember.
Yeah, I didn't even say the name of one of the ones.
Yeah,
It was disappointing.
let's see.
Unfortunately,
I
disappointing.
recorded all my gameplay, and I will do a video on this channel, our YouTube channel, later. But for the quick rundown, I played
Okay, as soon as you touch
Sons of Valhalla.
Oh yeah, I looked at that one and I thought, meh.
Yeah,
It looks fine.
it's a demo, so I'm like, yeah, I can just be meh, and it's still me just playing a free game for a bit. So, no, that game is extremely frustrating.
Like good frustrating?
No,
Or
bad frustrating. Like it is just wasting your time constantly. I thought it would be a bit more on the city building side, but it's fairly straightforward and not complex at all in that aspect. But one of the dumb parts that I really got annoyed by is it's doing the 2D strategy, so it's just move across. Take
Yeah,
points.
that's why I thought, meh.
Yeah, and so you take your first point over, and to produce new units, you got to go back to your first place. There is no fast travel option. There's no way to get back there quickly. So you have to. I just fucking dodge rolled back, drank my stamina potions, made a bunch of units, waited for them to spawn, told them follow me, walk them back up to the next place, and that whole time the front line's being assaulted, and I can't do anything to protect it. Also, the game was layering issue. The game is not done to where when I took that first place.
So even as a demo, it's not done?
Yes. When I took that first place, I put archers in the guard tower. The archers refused to shoot. So I had to lock the guard tower and have all the archers just stand at the foot of the guard tower in order to get them to shoot at the approaching enemies, which defeats the purpose of having the guard tower.
Yeah.
And then for the longest,
he's blocking the path. That's why I can't get over there.
yeah, I think we're done here-ish. It seems like it.
I might be able to do this jump.
Yeah, I mean, go ahead and try, but
I also have a pork bun in hand, so if I
Yes.
play a little shitty right now, that's why.
yes, it's got the pork bun handicap. But yeah, so one, yeah, it's wasting your time, and it had a neat idea, which is your guy is resurrected by Odin, and to keep fighting, and right at the beginning, that Odin makes this very clear of like, I have to maintain balance. I can't just give you freebies. So I'm giving you this belt, which allows you to equip runes on it, and these runes will give passive effects to you and your warriors. But every time you die, I have to take a rune off. And what happened? And I'm like, oh, so when I run out of runes, game over. No. Once I ran out of runes, I was like, yeah, just keep going, whatever.
What?
Yeah. The punishment aspect is just like, yeah, no punishment. But the game takes so long to build resources up that like, and it wants you to be complex with your units, like have these guys be here and have these guys defend here. You don't get complex orders, so they just kind of do whatever. And I was struggling to get past the second thing. Like the demo has 5 locations. And you start with the first one, you take the second, and I could not breach the third. And for the longest time, I'm like, I finally saved up all the resources to upgrade my things. I'm like, oh, now I can build siege engines. I'm like, okay, I've been banging my head against this fort wall forever. I can't get through, so I'm going to build a siege. I'm going to build the best one. I'm going to build a flaming catapult. That'll do something. The flaming catapult shoots people. It did not shoot the walls. It refused to shoot the walls. And I'm just like, alright, I'm done. I'm fucking like... I spent like an hour and a half playing that game. Because I'm just kept going like, okay, this is the part where I'm supposed to fix things. Same thing with your character. I'm like, you die super fucking quick. And so just like, I just don't feel like it's better. It's like, is it even beneficial for me to get into combat and lose my life and not be able to command the units? And eventually I'm like, oh, I unlocked the blacksmith, which upgrades the player character. Okay, sweet. And it uses a resource that I can't generate. So I can't upgrade the player character at all. It was just constantly this like, oh, here's the solution. No, fuck you. oh, here's the solution. No, fuck you. And it's annoying because there's some nice visuals of, Valhalla? Yeah. That's the ghost realm of the Vikings, right?
Yes.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm blanking up on it. Like, it looks really nice. The artwork's really good. The actual playing of the main character is pretty good. It actually feels a little Soulsy. It's very slow and deliberate. You get this really nice charge attack that knocks people down.
500 or 1,000 or 5,000?
Oh, 5,000.
Let's just collect that real quick.
Okay. But yeah, you get this nice knockdown effect that stuns enemies and puts them on the ground, but you can't hit them. But archers can hit them while they're prone. So it's like, oh, you can combo that with your archers. And when you block the shield, you block in the area that you're holding the mouse. So you can, block the arrows incoming or the guys hitting you in front of you melee. And you can... Nice things in it. The main game sucked. And it's just one of those things where I could not tolerate it. So yeah, that was...
You dickhead.
That was, but basically all the games I played were almost building in some way. For some reason. Like, that was just all the stuff that enticed me. So yeah, after that I played, what was it called? Like Fablings or something like that? Which is a more non-confrontational city builder. Very SimCity-esque.
I saw that one, yeah.
The one thing I liked a lot about it was... because especially me playing like Against the Storm and all these other city builder games, the concept of like decorating your city and like putting down things for aesthetic purposes basically serves no function other than aesthetic purposes.
Yeah.
Where this game actually tied that directly to gameplay, so making things look nice didn't just provide it's a passive like happy buff. No, like. Your people would request very specific things, and they have to be within the radius of this thing. So there's a lot of management of making things looking nice for actual reasons.
That's
other
cool.
than and I was just like, okay, this is, and the game has a nice, fun, friendly, very similar to Fable in the way it's like I'm classic narrative, but also I'm crude. They made a dick shrinking joke involving a wand. It was cold, so it got a little chilly, and my wand shrunk. So
I'm fine with those.
Yeah.
In fact, I generally like those because it's very British humor to me.
Yeah.
Like we can be classy, but also potty humor.
Mm-hmm. But make a penis joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that one was fine. That one was okay. Nothing that amazingly impressed me, but it was doing some.
Yeah, 5,000. Okay.
It was doing some nice things, so that one was pleasant. And then after that, I played Void Train.
I saw that one as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how I felt about it.
It's very similar to that raft game, the one where you're on the raft in the middle of the ocean. You have to hook debris and
raft. I think it's
it's called raft. It's just called raft. But difference being that you're in this empty void, and you get to go swimming with a cable hooking you to your little train platform.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually, as you build out a full train that goes out into the void of space or whatever with weird alien interdimensional creatures going about, I was a little concerned that it was going to be like Subnautica where there was no combat. But no, you find a revolver. So, and and the demo ends with
Does Subnautica have no combat?
it has no combat. You do get like a knife and stuff.
Yeah, I thought that you could, because I know that there's like the weird sea monster creatures that you.
Yes, you can technically kill them. You're not good at killing them,
Yes.
and so is no real combat. You can take the knife. The knife is the one thing that kills. That's it. Everything else stuns or stasis. You can't
stuff.
kill with any other weapon, and that was the point in Subnautica. It was very much a living with the world, not you conquering and like I'm gonna rape and pillage for resources type of thing. This one, they show at the demo ends with another like big ass train with like fucking anti-air gun battery like mounted on it, like pulling up beside your little cart, and the guy next to you like looks at you, and you can honk the little cart horn, go wink wink, and he just kind of like waves at you. Yes, they made sure to give you a little cart horn right at the beginning, and I was making ample use of that when I was waiting to find shit. But yeah, it was one of those things because last Next Fest I can't remember the name of it now, but it was basically Subnautica but in an airship, and that game.
Oh right, sorry,
the beginning, yeah, and that game was neat, but it definitely felt like it was a lot of Unity assets bought and kind of repurposed. Where this game feels wholly originally made, like everything feels very unique to it and purposeful, so it doesn't feel like it's necessarily cheap in any way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's one of those things like, it could be fine, down the road. Right now, it just looks kind of promising. So keep an eye on it.
Okay.
Not anything to be super excited about. And then the one I played that I figured I was gonna like, which isn't technically a Steam Next Fest demo because they announced it earlier than that.
Didn't even know that was.
I'm assuming you got one.
I got one there already, yeah, but I was making sure I'd hit the wall to slow myself down, because I don't think there's fall damage, but I don't remember.
Yeah, but it was a SteamWorld build, and I'm apparently a fan of the SteamWorld games because I've played 3 out of the 4 games they released.
Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Bring me human bones!
I didn't told you, King, when I try the memories with you. Ha ha ha. Remember how it all started, right? Really low under, suddenly all needed our land and our women.
They sacked our village and executed us straight on the outer to the innocent half of husbands watching their wives die in the power.
Turn into a monster so we can kill you.
Oh wait! I just realized something. That's when I first heard your bastard, your master Goran, you sculptor. I am man you created life, a miracle worker, someone you raise a human being, and women perfect, a miracle still. Yes, man, it's just our kingdom. My goal is why you said that day. I like to spit on your stupid faces now. I believed them, even though I felt the bastard was not to be trusted. I had no choice. So I created the first dirtbag in the phone for my head. It was one hell of a project, But it worked, and that's all I care about after the end was ruining the kingdom. Get curious, huh? Bring me more human bones if you want to know more. Yeah, I'm the king.
Oh, it's just lore dump?
How much is it going to be this time?
10,000.
I bet it's going to be into an optional boss.
I hope. Or at least
I want to fight
super good art.
Yeah, some talisman or something, yeah.
Yeah, that's...
we have every single witchcraft, by the way, at level 1 at least.
Okay.
I didn't level them all up, but we have...
Yeah.
All of them at level 1 at least, so... If we ever want to switch, we have all of them. If we ever just want to try them out, even.
Yeah.
Oh, for a second I thought the line of this border of the...
Continued off, yeah.
I thought it there's a secret one. That's another cool thing about that fucking Wandering Sword game. as you're leveling up your stuff, and all of them have level max 10. So it's you're going to be switching stuff out for better moves later on. And once you get the points to spend on your stuff, they're there permanently, so whatever. At level 5 and level 10 on most of the moves have bonuses that are permanent. So as long as you have this equipped, you have extra health or extra this.
Right.
And also there's the martial arts. You got the pills that increase your stats. So you can find them and refine them and do extra side quests. Fucking... This demo, I played like 6 hours of it, of a fucking RPG demo.
Yeah.
And I could continue playing it, because after the demo ends for the storyline that they give you, hey, you want to go explore more? Because there's more stuff here to do.
Yeah.
It's like, fucking hell. Good job, stupid Chinese game.
But yeah, SteamWorld Build is... It's SimCity and Dungeon Keeper. So you build this old westerny town on the top level, and then you go into a mine shaft where it becomes Dungeon Keeper, and you have to manage your miners and dig out paths and stuff like that. And it was one of those things like, this is it's doing both pretty well. And yeah, I like the SteamWorld series. It's just a fun setting of humanity's gone. All that's left are steam-powered robots. And they're just adapting to what humans essentially did. So Build is you being an old Western prospector trying to strike it big. And yeah, I don't know how much I've ever talked about the SteamWorld games. They're pretty damn good. The first SteamWorld Dig 1 and 2 is a... How would I describe it? A design your own Metroidvania, where you're excavating a collapsed mine, and so you have to dig the paths. So you're essentially building your own dungeon by going for various resources and stuff like that. Because you have to also, once you climb down and dig your path downward, you then have to climb back up because you got to go refuel on supplies and stuff.
Oops.
So the worse you make a path, the worse you're making yourself have to climb to go back up. But then while digging, you'll eventually find like a door that'll lead to a challenge room, and that's where you find some sort of permanent unlock of getting like the dash move or the double jump or the...
That sounds great.
They're great. They're fantastic games. It was just one of those, like, the first one I got is like a bundle of small games on the Wii U. I was just like, oh, this game's actually pretty great. And then they did SteamWorld Heist, which is a 2D turn-based tactics game using ricochet mechanics.
I remember that one.
Yeah. And that one was pretty good. I did like that one a lot. And then, yeah, they did Dig 2, which is just a sequel to Dig 1. It's just more of the same. Where we find the remnants of humanity as mutants living in, like, the core of the Earth. And I think they blow up the planet. And which leads to Heist. Because now all the robots are scattered in the stars with crappy steam-powered ships flying through space. Yeah, they're all connected story-wise, but not character-wise.
Okay.
So it's a weird to where even
the cat's not here.
Oh yeah. Even in Build, the little girl, it's part of the expedition, is holding a little doll of the guy from the first game. So we're like, yeah, nobody knows who they are, but they're referenced. And I think I'm helping the bad guy from the first game in Build, because the bad guy is like an AI from... Like, electricity is evil in the SteamWorld games. Electricity bad, steam good. So, actual electric enemy, or, yeah, electric robots are trying to kill the steam robots because they're inefficient. Yeah, that one was it. Yeah, overall, my Steam Next Fest was like, these are all neat games. I'm not necessarily in love with any of them, but everything kind of went like, okay, that was nice. It was palatable. And it's probably because I'm playing Against the Storm a lot, and that game is hitting all the right notes, and almost every 2 weeks, like, hey, you know that part of the game that people, y'all have been saying isn't all that complex and kind of boring? Well, we made it complex and interesting now. They're just constantly like, we're just throwing out old systems. Like, here's a whole brand new one, so there's an extra resource you have to manage, and things get stupider and crazier. And just like, neat. Oh, a whole lot of girl juice.
Yeah, but I wanted to talk to her for the earring reason.
Oh, that's right.
So I picked up several.
Forgot about that. What's up, buddy? Just had a disturbing dream. A different woman hiding a little girl's body. And then there was a grim man touched by forbidden love. And also a missing handle. And then there was an old hag who sacrificed everything for her spawn.
We've not met her.
Yeah, I don't know who that's supposed to be.
And
then I tried to be a cat, but I couldn't. I just couldn't. And then I got everything I was not me. And I never knew what I was. What is my essence? What is Lon? Or Ion?
I'm assuming Ion. Because her Irma.
Yeah. If it's any consolation, I lost myself too.
That's not helpful, you bitch. Why do you gotta make everything about you?
Why was I the last? I like that guy.
I like that guy too. I love that she turns pinkish red whenever it's the blood moon.
How do I look? As if you've seen a ghost. Good guess. I'd like to show you the last of your troubles. That's too bad.
Too bad. Let me open the door.
Let's see that.
Oh, yeah. We have 10 glands. Let's just buy it so that way she has nothing left.
Mm-hmm.
I was curious to see if...
You've emptied my inventory. Now I can only just sell you foot fetish pictures.
Oh, we can sell all the memories. So that... maybe when we sell all the memories, that's what... How many do we have? 1, 2... Oh, and some were worth more.
Okay.
I'm gonna save those.
When we almost get near 10k and we can give it to the king.
We could probably do that right now, actually. Let's do that right now. Let's see if we can... How much do we already have?
That's 5k there, or, yeah, 5,000.
Oh, we already have 2. Oh, it actually does tell you more story, too.
Okay.
There's 5.
Now we're at 7,000.
Yeah. I beg your pardon.
What's this? It's only...
Welcome to Lore Dump, the channel.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's one of the things, you know, they've intentionally have had a cryptid narrative in the game, so they
are trying to be Dark Souls story, which is fine.
And since we don't have, you know, item descriptions,
this is item descriptions right here. You have to sell the item to get more. So, I don't know if I talk about this, but I looked into getting mushroom vitamins made from like 4 or 5 different kinds of mushrooms that are supposed to like help with multiple things. Memory, brain fog, health, and energy. Might have said energy twice there. But anyways, brain fog, health, memory. Yeah, I didn't. Okay, good. I started taking them this week. I got a pack, and every single time they're like, you buy one, you can get one for like 30% off. Your first time buyer. Like, fine, I'll get 2. That's 60 day. Well, right now we have a deal for an additional 25. Fine, I'll get 3. Hey, now that you bought 3, you want to get 4? And I'm like, no, 3. I'm fine with... It's like practically a free gift. 3. I'm fine with 3. So I bought them. I got them. I started taking them on either Monday or Tuesday. I have ate a lot of food that normally makes me go to the bathroom like painfully, and like I'll lose half a day because of it.
Yeah.
These meat buns being one of them. Thus far this week, I've had 2 or 3 of the items already that do that to me. I've not had an issue.
Mm-hmm.
It's saying it helps gut health might be real. I was primarily only doing it for the fact that I wanted the memory and brain fog while working, just like,
Yeah.
it helps me focus on stuff. Sure, I want that. And that's what I actually had learned from one of the mushrooms, is why I found this to begin with. Someone was talking about it on a podcast. But the fact that it has already helped me being able to digest the foods that fuck me up, well worth the fucking money. And it's not expensive whatsoever. Like, I have a $90-day supply for, I think, less than $100.
Mm-hmm.
So it's nothing. I've had a shit week, though, with sleep and everything because of work. So I can't tell if it's helping with that.
Yeah.
And I understand that might take a little bit longer.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see if I'm stuck in the toilet for like 20 minutes today. Because I'm having 2 of these pork bones. So if they want to sponsor the gym...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they totally want to throw money at us.
Uh-huh.
We're very valuable assets to invest in.
Me talking about getting that, the goblin waifu soon.
Yeah.
There we go. Don't trust him. He's a dickhead. Trust me, I was married to him for years. Mommy? No. Let's get more lore dump from the king.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably going to have more.
Accuracy and rounds, yeah. Hungry now, time to share some of the old king's memories with you. Blah, 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 blah,
No, I'm not going to do it again.
Yes. It's endless hunger.
Killed their human commanders. Snake sheds its skins. They massacred the herd. Kill the bastards. Smash those dirtbags. Do something.
Okay, so do you remember this? Hungry! Hungry! Yeah. So now what? Is it 20? It's going to be 20k or 15?
15. We'll be back, bitch! Not to take care of that.
Think we have enough.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
I'm just moving on with the game.
Right.
What? Was it that one?
I think it's that one.
I thought it was further. Yeah, it's. Oh, it's because it's a different area. Outskirts. Not the outskirts. Earthen bowels, that's why. Entrance duct! Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Fucking healer bitch, too. Okay. Healer bitch gone.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I did not have a dodge left. Even though I have the double dodge.
So yeah, the only other thing that happened this week that I'm aware of was the whole Nintendo Direct, which I'm assuming...
I didn't watch.
No, you didn't. Yeah, you didn't watch.
I do...
I'm willing to bet you heard about it, though, because group chats and such.
Yes, group chats, they were talking about it. They mentioned the whole Samus thing. We got into a talk of... I had beat that a few years ago.
Not even for... It wasn't that long ago.
2 years.
Was it really?
Because it wasn't last year, because otherwise it would have been on our list of good and bad games.
Assuming we considered it.
I looked through our games
Okay.
at that time, so it couldn't have been... I mean, essentially 2 years ago. I hate these guys so much.
Of course, everything that's come up.
Ooh, I'm gonna die.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was a while back.
But yeah, so I said I beat that 2 years ago, and they're like, oh, you like you like that Samus ass, and I'm like, no, like yeah, I beat to that game. No, I said no, that's daily, and Tony's like, you respect, she's a good woman, and I'm like, you're right, I beat to Zelda's ass. That's because I mean, fucking Zelda's got that booty.
I'm just seeing people the other day. Ever since Breath of the Wild, because there's a specific cutscene where she goes and grabs a tree frog, and she's
just walking with a little slut.
No, she's down on her knees sticking her ass out. Like, and ever since then, people have just been like going.
I'm not drooling because of the meat I just ate.
Just going on and on about Zelda's big fat butt. Plus, then there was the very humorous for Smash Brothers that you could turn on hitboxes. She's got a big dumpy hitbox.
Yes,
like her butt has a big balls, so she just looks like she has this chunky ass under her dress in Smash Brothers. So yeah, it was just constantly, yeah, man, it was a while ago. I think I'm mixing that up because we played Dread last year.
Yes.
I'm thinking that's what I'm mixing it up with. But yeah, even when I was playing Splatoon the other day, Andrew jumped into the chat just to be like, why aren't you playing Prime? Like, because Ryan
beat it a million fucking times.
Well, not just like Ryan played it, not that long ago, so I can't force him to play it. And the other thing that happened was that while he was playing it, I was playing it too, so I knew where to tell him where to go. So I beat the game recently, so it's one of those things of like,
I fucking hate these guys.
Yeah,
it's magic only on them too. Game, these are the things.
So yeah, it's not one of those things of I don't want to play it. It's just we played it recently, so there's no reason to play it again. And I've been watching a playthrough of it, and yes, it's a fucking fantastic remaster.
Oh, and I'm sure it's fucking great to play because it's not the fucking GameCube controls.
Yeah, they that's the other thing. There's so many control options in that game. You can play it like you did with the GameCube. You can play twin stick, normal first-person shooter. You can use the little sensors on the Wii or the Joy-Con controllers to play it like it's on the Wii, so you have motion control. You can enable gyro aiming. Like, it's got so many control options, which makes it awesome for anybody to play it any way they want. Like, it's honestly, I can't think of another remaster that has been done this well.
It was probably one that just also needed, because the controls were just the bane of my existence.
I mean, but they technically did a remaster on the Wii. They ported Prime 1, 2, and 3 all as a trilogy pack.
Oh, really?
And gave them all the motion controls of 3.
Fucking hell.
But that was a upscaling. They didn't actually like renovate everything. With this one, yeah, they redid all the texture work. They redid geometry. They added extra. Yeah.
These
Yeah, the flying guys are bitches.
I can only hurt them with magic.
They added all sorts of extra details into this new remaster to where, when the first one came out, everyone was like, oh my god, when you look up in the rain trickles on the visor, and it's so cool, like, as a small detail. Where now in this one, they added in, depending on which way you aim in the rain, the water actually rolls off Samus's arm cannon in the right direction. So if you look up, it rolls down to the base. If you look down, it rolls in to the tip. It's like, these are nice little fun details. And then there's the gripey bitches with it, because, like, there was, like, one mirrored surface in the original game to where if you walked in front of it, you'd get this, like, really low-res Samus reflection, and that's not in the remake. So everyone's like, oh.
Literally unplayable.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of those scenes, like, I get it. It's a small detail, but get over it. It's nothing.
Oh, right. I lost all of those souls from the... Oh, wait. We just spent most of them.
Yeah.
That's fine. Annoying, but fine. God damn, that does a lot of fucking damage, and I haven't been able to use it in a while because they're all fucking immune. And they... Yeah, sorry, gang, but this is your number one problem right here.
Absolutely. Like, other things we have a problem with are very nitpicky, where this is just, no, this stops me from playing the game.
You can play however you like. No, I can't. Like, imagine if I did not find or equip that...
The magic damage dash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do so much goddamn damage. How the fuck did that hit? No.
Might be better off going into the open room.
There's two of them.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a reason I'm doing this. I'm gonna try this real quick. Oh, it doesn't affect flying enemies. Good. Start attacking. Ew. I have to jump to hit them, and I have a lag from once I land.
Yeah. Yeah. For how many flying enemies there are in this game, that's what makes, like...
If none of them had the shield like this, it wouldn't be as bad. It's already bad.
Of course, it wouldn't be as bad, but still bad. Like, that's my problem. It's like, okay, maybe, you know, they didn't...
I can't jump and attack with magic either.
Yes. Wasn't there one magic that might have had a homing attack that I mentioned what I remember last time?
Yeah, I'm looking for it.
Turn friendly.
Spawns explosive flying Claiborne against enemies.
Yeah, see if that works.
And we need to regain our energy first, but
Sure.
yes.
Yeah, it could be that we're just not using the right tools.
But that means that it's forcing you to buy those specific tools.
Yeah, I know.
Swear to God if that disappeared. No, it's another.
No, it's another ground attack. Oh fuck.
They're all fucking ground attacks, it looks like. We'll try Chain Boulder next. Like, I'm not on top of my game right now, but
sure,
this is still...
Yeah,
If I had a double jump even. And they do so much goddamn damage. Oh, you fucking turned around, goddamn. And right beforehand's the other bad enemy. With another flank. Like, both of these guys. Awful, awful fucking characters to fight.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm nearly dead already.
God, when did we play Metroid Prime?
Was it even longer?
Like, I'm just trying to find it on our list of, like... Just going through the YouTube page, I'm not even seeing it. That's gotta see. There's the Riddick games. First Plague Tale. That's Dread. We played it before Dread. Deadly Premonition. Set Final Fantasy VII Remake. Skies of Arcade. I don't know. Why is it not here?
Okay, this one targets. It's not that bad. It's not great either. Oh, fuck you. Come at me.
Yeah, I can't find Metroid Prime on our channel. That's weird.
Fucking finally. Fuck you, game. We were just talking about how you are better than the games released this year, too. Oh, and now that it's like this, I need to switch it anyways because I need the directional blast to break open these doors.
Mm-hmm.
This is my biggest gripe. And it's a pretty big gripe.
Yeah, it's...
I swear to God, if that's another one. Good. That was over my fucking head. I have to fight all those guys again. So what I'm gonna do is just run through them all. Just fuck you, game.
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh good, you're actually following me. Okay, good. Yes, okay. The spikes got him.
Huh. Yeah, there's no Metroid Prime videos on our entire channel. And I don't know
How?
why. We played through the whole damn game.
I know. I did it.
That's...
Oh, good. That was the last room I needed to unlock.
to get the shortcut.
Yeah, whatever.
Huh. Well, that sucks.
Jesus Christ, the range on that.
Well, even then, like, I might still pick up the Prime remake or remaster, depending on, because they haven't put out the physical version yet. And I was like, if they do a neat little collector's one that maybe has something with it, I'll pick that up.
Are amiibos still a thing?
Yeah, they still do them, and they still give like extra content in various games. I just don't know why we don't have any. That's like that's bugging me. Where I'm just like, why? Well,
What
I
the
even
fuck?
yeah.
Weird that was.
I don't know. I was even checking our like channel notifications. Like, were they deleted at some point? We were like, oh, these are illegal videos. No, just nothing's there. Also, supposedly, I don't know if people either data mined the game or if maybe it was somebody, one of the developers online. Because apparently it was done by Retro, so it was done internally. They didn't outsource it. But people were saying that the remake was actually finished in like 2021. And they've just been sitting on it. And either, yeah, to me that's a case of either, yeah, they were sitting on it, or what maybe happened was, because we know Prime 4 has been going through development hell, that maybe this is like partially a scrapped Prime 4, and they just said, well, what do we do with all these assets? Like, well, what if we just, remastered 1 with them? And that way...
Fuck you, game.
So a lot of people are now suspecting that they're just going to remaster the entire trilogy like every year-ish or so. Put each one out for a moderate price of $40. And if so, yeah, if they put the same love into Prime 2, I would actually say, yeah, let's hold off and see if they drop that Prime 2 remaster, because that'll be the one we should play instead of...
Yeah, I'm definitely down for that.
Yeah.
Because I remember how frustrated I got with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because streaming plus playing games is hard, everybody.
Yeah, well,
It's so hard.
plus janky old GameCube controls.
Mostly that.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of the things I saw, is they even carried over... what was it? Prime 3, that was the first one where they gave you the ability to jump as the morph ball, and when they did the remasters for the Wii, they just ported it to all the Primes, and now the remaster has it as well. And some people were complaining because that means you can get, there's a health tank at this part you can get earlier than you're supposed to get. It's like, yeah, and
Your point being?
it's like, yeah, it makes it a little bit easier. But the thing is, that extra health tank I probably could have gotten from a different source this early in the game, so it's not really a big deal. So yeah, and again, like I said, there's so many fucking control options for the remaster that, yeah, you can find the way you want to play. So yeah, it's just one of those things. Because we also just happened to get the Dead Space remaster around the same time.
That's true, yeah. We are doing great on that.
And that one was very much a, no, we have to update it for modern times, where the Prime one is, no, we just did what we did before, but we made it better. Because there's so much more color in the game. They got rid of that early 2000s brown and bloom that all games had for a color palette.
Yeah.
And they brightened up a lot of the lights and just added color. Ridley's purple again, because he was black in the original Prime.
Really?
He was all metallic and black, and they made him that combination of robot and purple skin. Oh, boss fight?
Yeah. Ooh, a challenger maybe.
Hello? Oh, no, we got boss fight.
Lajos.
Oh, this is the guy.
He killed me. I didn't do any damage.
Is he magic damage only? And he's a floating head! Uh-oh!
Oh, game, if you're doing this, I understand why people quit.
I get why people quit the game.
It's this little bit of frustration right here,
Just
that you still have to
amplified.
fucking go through.
Yeah.
You're gonna take a little bit of damage right there.
Hoo-wee.
Getting to him isn't that bad.
No.
Oh, no, you still have a fucking room.
But do you have to fight these guys?
No, but I'm going to, because fuck them. Because I want to go in there with full health. And also I'm worried that, like, if I do kill them once, I might be able to... Damn, that fucking field does a lot more damage when there's two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off, I hate these guys so much. Yeah, magic stuff is the dumbest thing in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure? Was there supposed to be text before?
I am assuming.
And we just...
And it just
Yeah.
didn't.
He's
He's magic only.
He's magic only.
Oh, and that fucking just takes out the fucking side of the screen. And they made him harder?
Yeah, they made it. Apparently, they buffed him in one of the patches.
What, he's an invul to fucking poison? We're gonna find out this next time.
Holy shit. That's...
Yeah, tell me how they buffed him.
I'm looking up stuff.
I don't think I got the poison on him. What the fuck am I supposed to... There's too much! Okay. Internet, you are correct. This is bullshit.
They don't specify. Let's see if I can. Cloud.
Okay, I can poison him.
Okay. But he didn't take damage.
I got knocked into the spikes.
His health bar wasn't going down at all.
Yeah, and that's level 3 poison, so... Are you supposed to do something with this? Are you supposed to just dodge until you can drop the spikes on him?
Maybe.
And you're allowed to hit him so that way you can gain magic back.
Mm-hmm.
The...
Yeah, because they don't give specific... The only thing I found is the last... Because there's only been 2 updates to the game. But the second update has a patch note that just says late game balancing, including the boss Lajos.
Just balancing, not they made him harder.
They didn't. Yeah, they didn't. They don't specify what they balanced.
Let's try that.
And yeah, I'm saying the discussion on that patch notes. There's nothing talking specifically.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to get up to the. And if I hit him, he fucking does that. And oh my god, this is just. There's not enough time to learn anything. And he's so fucking far away from a mirror, it's annoying. Oh, internet. What is this? Please explain the bullshit.
Apparently use the shockwave spell.
There's no such thing.
See that? Because, yeah, the first response to, God damn it, this boss is going to make me quit the game, is he says, yeah, use the. Just use the shockwave spell at the center of the screen in front of him, and it'll expose his heart.
Oh, actually, that.
Oh, yeah, there's his heart.
And I'm dead in 2.
Yeah. But
okay.
Apparently, a lot of the same guy says a lot of the end game bosses are very much
Bullshit.
They're gimmicky.
So how are we supposed to fucking know again? Don't use this. Don't say like, oh, well, you have to have the spell. It's like spells seemed like they were optional.
Yeah, this is where we're getting a clash between the like Metroid style gameplay.
If we were learning them throughout the
That's
game,
what I mean. Like,
yep,
we're not building our arsenal linearly and then mastering those tools. It's build your arsenal however you wish, but also some of this is mandatory to beat certain things. We're getting a negative side to both aspects. Because, yeah, Dark Souls only does a little bit of bullshit kind of stuff like that. You know, the Ring of the Abyss for the 4 or 5, was it 4 Kings, 5 Kings? Can't remember.
4 Kings.
4 Kings. You know, that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. Pillar fell on you.
Oh, I did not see it. And that didn't expose the heart.
Yeah, I think it was in the attack animation, so it didn't take the hit.
And also I'm doing like no damage. Ooh, can I poison him at that point?
Ooh, yeah. But there's no way you're gonna have enough magic.
Yeah, that's what I just thought.
Yeah.
Although it is only the thing to expose the heart is only a level 1 spell.
Yes.
Because I've only leveled them up.
I really hate that the cost goes up. That bugs the shit out of me.
Oh! Hold up. I'm gonna try something. Nope. Nope. Do I have to hit him with it?
Maybe.
I might have to hit the head. I don't know. Again, if it was 3 hits to kill me, okay. 2 hits? No. And I've explored quite a bit.
Somebody here says, definitely want to max that spell.
Does it do more damage?
He doesn't. He just said,
they might be just wrong.
this boss is such ass. Honestly, you have to own max spell that hits air enemies. If you don't, go farm. Then he uses the word flawless incorrectly. Let's see. Had issues with almost every HP and Icar upgrades. So I feel like we can go and explore. Statue amulet plus max doppelganger did it for me. Used a bone ritual to regain Icar fast. Jump to avoid triple shockwaves. Focus on learning the movements and keeping your Icar up. Keep the doppelganger up as much as you can. Well, I should be able to dodge most things at that point.
I got the poison on the heart, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, I can hit everything then.
Oh, okay.
But regaining
Yeah.
that too much fucking shit. And spells take too goddamn long to use.
That's 2 heal upgrades. Stupid design. Completely ruined the fun of the game for me. Boss is nonsense. Let's see.
How to make your game not fun. No mirror right outside. Like, look how fucking far the mirror is.
I
know it's 2 drops.
Yeah.
Okay, but that means all of this amongst shit that you will get hit by.
Yeah.
Because it's just the AoE bullshit.
Yeah, people are saying even if you have all the health upgrades that are available to you at this time, plus another thing that improves your health, it's still a 2-hit boss. You do stun for once, kind of the heart. Don't actually deal damage to the rest of them.
And then once you do a quarter hit points, he starts dropping all of the pillars. And if you hit him in the head, he will do an AoE burst. And he also runs in and bites you. It's one of those things that stealth games have this happen a lot. Mm-hmm. Here, there is a very specific way that you have to beat this one path. You have to go down this one path.
Yeah.
As soon as someone sees you, it knocks off the specific path.
Yeah.
So they're no longer synced up, so that path no longer exists, and it becomes impossible.
Yes.
This has too many moving parts, so there's going to be times where you will be hit. If you have a chance, you will be hit, and you have 2 lives. Then it can be, at times, with the randomness, impossible. Yeah, you have to hit the head with the...
it's the head that is the trigger for the heart. Let's see. God, I hate going to the Steam forums. Everyone's so overly dramatic. Moonscars needs to fade away in history. Let the scar will heal over time. It's just a really hard boss fight. I get it. It's bullshit. That the game has not personally slighted you.
And the fucking falling shit. Also, how was I dealing damage? I never got the heart out.
I was reading stuff.
I got like 10% of his health down, maybe 5%, and I never got the heart out. So you are still dealing damage to the head. But the fact that poison doesn't work.
Yeah, I really don't like that they're disabling your means of doing damage. I'm fine. You can't deal damage to him, only the heart. Fine. But the fact that the one thing we like to use for damage, you just can't use that, though. Why not? Because it'd be easy. Well, then let it be easy. I spec that way, I should get rewarded for it.
Yeah, I knew it was coming. And don't do the fucking spell then. I hit the button for the spell, she stood there. Yeah, I can see why people just quit the game at this point.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's what was made harder about him. The rest of his body was considered a shielded enemy in the previous patch, so you could deal chip damage to them. They removed that. They are just now non-damaging entities.
That would have been fine. If that's the way you can beat him, that's the way you can beat him.
Yeah.
Okay, where are you randomly going to appear? Oh, good. The head doesn't go away every single time I do that either.
That might be part of the balancing. This is an older post. Once he goes into a second phase, you don't get to generate magic off of his limbs, only the head. I'm assuming this was changed.
If that's not changed, we're done with the game. It's already bullshit.
Yes.
That is the most bullshit I've ever heard a game be.
I love that we had last week.
Oh, the internet's probably... Yes.
Oh, this girl Lajos seems to be causing some trouble, huh? I wonder what that's gonna be like. Oh my god!
John just brought me a soda. I have to get my gamer fuel in.
Yes, we gotta go into full gamer mode. Which means pop open a soda, lean forward, and put on your diapers.
Because shit's about to get real in my pants. Also, the amount of time he takes to appear is fucking randomized.
Yeah.
This at least stops his limbs from moving for a second,
they're
but he can still attack me.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I didn't dodge in time. Oh, fuck, that move is too large.
And it doesn't have a good wind up, like it's too hard to see coming. That was pretty good. That was pretty damn good.
It's the do. The do makes me do.
Yep.
So, John, you have anything you want to talk about? Because Ryan's going to not pay attention to it.
Yeah, you can keep going with the whole Nintendo Direct.
Oh, yeah. Tell me all about it.
So,
I don't give a fuck.
yes. So the real main theme of the entire Direct was, hey, remember GameCube games? We're remastering them.
Good.
Because, Prime, obviously, but Bait and Kaidos 1 and 2 is getting a remaster.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
Yep, Tales of Symphonia is getting its remaster.
I'm kind of cool with that.
No, Tales of...
I don't know if I ever beat that. No, I did. No. Maybe. Yes. I don't remember.
That's fine.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy.
Let's see. Plus, on top of that, also, hey, remember a lot of these 3DS games? They're getting remastered as well. So, like, Etrian Odyssey 3-pack.
Okay, cool.
And that one actually featured a lot of conveniences that were very good quality of life updates. Because the game has the whole, like, mapping dungeons thing.
Yes. It's part of the, like, it's an old... God, fucking damn it, he floats still while charging that up.
Yes.
You have to just be able to dodge it.
But they did stuff now where if you want, you can have it basically just draw the map for you as you explore it, rather than
That's
you have
fine.
like that's a nice little quality of life thing of like
that. Yeah, if it's not your style of game, it's not like if you don't like that part of the game. You don't
especially because it's a turn. Yeah, you don't have to have it on. So if you want the core experience, fine. If you're just like, it seems like busy work, then it can draw it itself. So they finally showed off some gameplay of the Dead Cells Castlevania DLC, and it looks really fucking good. They put in a whole bunch of Castlevania weapons, so you get the vampire killer as a weapon now, a lot of other stuff, over 50 songs from Castlevania, including, I think they said, like, 10 recompositions. So, yeah, straight songs from the other games. But also they did some of their own original shit.
There's a delay coming out of the healing.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never had to worry about that before. Because... fuck this shit.
So yeah, that fucking Dead Cells just keeps adding value to itself for now, God, what, like an 8-year-old game at this point?
Holy shit, really?
It's pretty old. Let me actually look up. I might be counting its early access days. So
Which a lot of times is fine, because that's...
2017. Okay, so 6 years ago. And that's its release date, so... But... let's see. Another Zelda trailer dropped. This time definitely focusing on a bit more of some of the new mechanics, new gameplay features. Apparently you get like a car.
Of course you do.
It almost looks like a car from Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, where it looks like it's made by the player. So yeah.
A double jump before this would help.
Yep.
You're attacking a flying enemy, and then there's a bunch of shit going on the ground.
Again,
there's too much.
There is no... Air combat in this game is severely lacking,
and here's a boss that requires it.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. I keep saying, because, like, it isn't just, there's one annoying flying enemy. Every flying enemy is annoying. Mm-hmm. And then they keep giving you new flying enemies, or more flying enemies than normal. So it's very much a thing of, like, we've intentionally made this frustrating, let's use this as an excuse for challenge.
Yes.
And it's just like, no, there's no skill to challenge here.
It's the people challenging themselves to, like, a one-hit...
Yeah. It's one.
You moved me.
It's one of those self-imposed bullshit challenges. It feels like it, except this one isn't self-imposed.
Yes. You know, the head's off screen, so I can't do a thing. Fuck. And then there's that.
And then the pillars, yeah.
And then it's a bullet storm as well. And they don't go away.
Yeah. Like, make that second phase.
Well, no. If they were there, and they fell, and then they took a while to refresh, so I knew that that's a safe area, fine.
Yeah.
I'm going with the bare fucking minimum that you should have done, and you've done none of it.
And then, yeah.
At least we've heard that this is the one that people quit at, and if they beat this, they move on, right? Right, John?
What do you mean by move on?
If they beat it, they're.
Well, yes, this is the hardest fight in the game.
Then we're fine.
And
the only problem is doing this on stream. I would.
Let's see. But also,
just try it.
The last update to the game was November 11th. So, it has been quite a while. They might have just been like, and done. But, yeah. The other game that was shown off in the direct.
Fuck, I hate the spikes.
That looked kind of interesting is Sea of the Stars, which is a JRPG that looks like it's borrowing a bit from the Mario RPG series of using like time
Good!
hits.
You're just gonna fucking explode on me.
So it looks kind of interesting.
And that's not a remake, it's a new one?
And it's a brand new game.
Okay.
Yeah. Like it's using the like timed hit mechanics that the Mario RPG series has done of, you know, I'm gonna do this attack, time your hits, or do a spiral with the joystick, or you put this combo.
You mean like that one game that we absolutely loved? The Lost Odyssey. That needs a remaster. Ooh, that would fix a lot of it, and then people would play it and go, it was fine, and that's the level it should be at. except for the writing. That isn't part of the game.
See, now I wouldn't. A remaster on that one, I think needs fixes. Like, yeah, that was. How fucking spikes. That was one of the problems with the Wind Waker remaster that like Nintendo did, where they just left in the end game that they had in the original game, which they admit was put in as a rush job, rather than actually finish the game the way they intended it to. And just stuff like that, I want from remasters.
Mm-hmm. I hit the fucking button. It just. If the head also counted for damage.
There's a lot of little things.
Just anything. Anything.
To make this fight just tolerable.
But nothing. Not a goddamn fucking thing. Welcome to Ryan's annoyed hour. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. Ryan thinks this fight's bullshit. The internet has already agreed with him, though, at least. That doesn't happen very often with Ryan.
Yeah, usually we're not agreeing with general consensus on things like this.
Yeah, if I got lucky the first time and beat it, no fucking way. But if I did, it would have been that moment of like, freaking internet. Yeah. Ooh, if I tried to beat a bunch of stuff, except it's the bad area to do it, got the heal up, so that way it's just a quick little tick.
Yeah.
That could help.
That's what, people were saying, farm out the...
I was facing the other goddamn way, Gain.
Farm out the spites.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate that it's seen as mandatory, whereas spites are bonuses.
Again, I jumped. Okay.
Still got a half hour to go before we switch games. So get ready for this non-stop.
Again, if it wasn't for... Oh, good. That's just a wall in between, and I didn't realize that. If it was right outside the boss room, because I get a little bit of air for doing the downward hit.
Just the dumb little things getting in the way, which just exacerbate the frustration even more.
If it was like, I drop down right here, and it's there.
Yeah.
Like, this is where the... Did I drop down from there? Yes, I did. And then I went back. Yeah. Again, yeah, if it was right here, I drop down and it's here, fine. At least I'm at the fucking boss constantly, but the little bit of walk is enough to piss me off.
Yeah, that's... A lot of Souls bonfires work the same way. I'm not...
Yes, but Souls games didn't have this amount of bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, Souls did it. Souls did everything else correct, though.
Yeah.
They're forgiven for bullshit moments. Oh, I need to fucking hit... Oh, god fucking damn it. Nope, dodged into it.
You're still up.
But I couldn't jump right there. If I hit dodge, I can dodge out of that. Now I can instantly jump out of that now, but not during the fight.
Well,
Oh, no. It's if I'm... No? Okay. So once I'm fully into that, I can't do a goddamn thing. But dodging gets out of it. I'm learning a lot about the game. A whole hell of a lot about this game.
well, when you get to a level of peak frustration and want to take a break, I wouldn't mind taking a shot at it just to see.
Oh, fuck no. Because if you get lucky, I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be so goddamn mad, I'm going to kick you out of my house. You don't get to rob me of this, John.
No, but I would like to sympathize.
Yes, but again, there is a chance of luck in every game. Again, I'd already let go. Let me goddamn... He turned around and bit me.
Yeah, he did.
While I was dodging through him.
Num num num.
Dodging that gives me invul frames.
Num num num.
Gotta get that full health. Just so I might get a sliver. Sliver of health.
Slithering, yeah. How dare you impersonate the average Harry Potter fan?
Oh, good. You get no... There's a second phase?
He does more shit?
Oh my god, if it's a full life bar too, like that one guy that we just fought...
I don't think it's that.
If it was, though, I'm just saying, like... That's not gonna be good. Ryan doesn't quit games. Oh, by the way, I beat Chained Echoes.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here before you try and heal the boss. You dipshit. Oh my god. Last boss is very Final Fantasy VII. Very Final Fantasy in general.
Yeah.
Fucking like alien... Or
God.
Yeah, you are fighting a god.
Yeah.
The like archdevil thing that you're supposed to be fighting or like going to kill this entire time. You don't fight. You never kill. It's actually left for like another game, which I love.
I don't like.
No, I love it because they make it so that it's everything that they've built up in the game. It makes so much sense that they would do that. Fuck you.
I just don't like sequel bait. That kind of stuff.
Well, it's not. The thing is they leave it to where all of the characters are like, no, we'll do something about it. Because the real problem was never that. It was the entire point of the game is the main two characters. The main character is Glenn. Glenn's memory. Glenn and Len, or Lenny. There's no actual dial or voice thing, so can't be completely sure. Have their souls essentially sent into the future, so that way they regain their memories and then can fight this ultimate evil. Glenn turns out to be not such a good guy in the past, and he was never supposed to be sent into the future. And then he's been sent into the future like 5 different times now.
Right.
Because he knows the spell to do it, so he teaches it to people that sends them into the future. And he's basically built up humanity time and time again and become a really good person, and he's just trying to find Lent. Like, this is all spoilers throughout the entirety of the game. Fuck off, if you're gonna bite me. Also, my magic does no damage to the heart. So the point is that the people that are trying to do all of this are fighting against the gods that wish to keep destroying or keep the bad guy in place, because they don't have a way of killing him.
Yeah.
Well, by you killing those gods, you've determined that, like, no, humanity's going to do this because you keep killing humanity because humanity's too powerful. We'll let humanity get more powerful, and it will deal with this, the devil.
Yeah.
We kill the gods so that way we can fight the devil. And it has so much extra lore that you kind of touch on, but you never deal with. Like, the biggest spoiler? Are you ever going to play this?
I don't know, bro. Maybe.
I feel like
I don't think it doesn't matter.
Oh, I did enough damage to actually unlock the heart without.
Like, again, a spoiler does not determine the quality.
True.
Because if the writing was good enough to lead up to that point, it should be good no matter what.
Yes. Glenn's dead at the end. You are built up to inherit this power of this. They're called True Kings, which are like, there's the 7 True Kings. I think there's actually 8 based on what this guy said, because he's like, I made humanity forget about this. Glenn's body is being built up to where he can handle the thing called the will of this last True King that's been helping humanity out throughout all of it, trying to kill the Vian, which are the gods that keep destroying humanity. Really?
Uh-huh.
I was through the fucking floor and you still hit me.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that's his goal, is to make it so that humanity is are you gonna keep fucking coming? Oh my fucking god. You doing this? See, I have plenty of time for that one. That's the timing of the rest of the fucking game. Yeah, they just fucking float off, so we can probably heal each other off screen. Oh no, they pulled in other ones!
Oh god, this is such bullshit, it's great!
This game is really showing its bullshit parts right now. Okay, fuck you guys. Fuck all of you. You get a 3rd attack, and then I can just hit you until I get that back.
Yeah, you're good, you just leave.
I'm also really close to getting spite level.
Uh,
Of course they fucking revive a red.
you don't have to fight him, just leave, you got your spite.
There. Healing power. Crits would also help, but yeah. Healing power.
People were saying healing power just because you have so little time to heal that getting that extra healing off is the better way to go.
So anyways, the VN are the gods that keep destroying humanity because they keep getting too powerful, but they also use humanity to keep capturing or stopping the devil from being awakened. Yeah, you go off and you fucking killed the VN, but your friend that you started with, interrupts you from gaining the will, the superpower, and takes it over himself. So you have to fight him. He becomes fucking Sephiroth Angel.
Alright.
Then the Vien come out and possess his body because he's like, I can do this. I'm gonna beat the Vien. I can do it myself, even though you guys just beat me. Fucking anime trope, whatever.
Yeah.
So he then gets possessed. Are you doing that? Okay, you didn't fight. In the final moments, your friend is like, yeah, sorry, the Vien are gonna die with me now that they've possessed me. It's fine, they're gonna die with me. We can move on. And Glenn's like, look, I lived like 7 lives at this point, and I remember all of them. I'm done. I just want to be fucking free at this point. Fuck you. Like, I just want to be, like, reborn as a bird, because reincarnation's a thing in this game.
Yeah.
That's, your memories go in the maelstrom, and then they come back reborn as a fucking plant if things change. Oh, I didn't have enough. I'm like, why am I not doing the thing? Yeah, that little bit of healing is kind of amazing. That's not my intention. Yep, you did the thing. And it looks like the same fucking animation as the bite.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was saying. There's not a good wind-up for that one to telegraph.
Yeah. So Glenn's telling his friend, I think his name is Kylian, because he's the character that actually, like, is your swordsman at the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Who just straight up dies and then is revived by another character. You don't know this at the time, but, like, he first betrays you, leaves the party, joins the bad guys, fights against you because he's trying to, like, oh, I'm gonna do it my way. And, like, I'll be the hero. And then in the end, fucking, I'm dying. He's like, I don't want anybody to die. I don't want to fucking be reborn anymore. I don't want to do this. Yes, I have the power to control the will. I can do this. I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to change things. You're getting all of the power. I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
And the main character just dies. And that's the end of the game is actually bittersweet. He's reborn as the bird because Len can sense his soul the entire time.
Mm.
So he's a bird that keeps visiting Len.
Yeah.
The little red bird. She's like, yeah, I named him Glenn, as Glenn is standing there because Kylian took on his face. And he's like, how long have you known? He's like, the entire fucking time. Souls.
Mm-hmm.
This entire time. That's how I knew he wasn't the one guy. Like, this is a point in the story. Like, dumbass. He's like, are you okay with this? She's like, I don't like that you took Glenn's face, but it's whatever. Like,
yeah.
It was his choice, and he's taught us a lot. He was a good person. Like, he might have had a bad past life, but, and I don't necessarily forget that, but I do forgive it. Like, that's most of the game. One of the credits, like, this was made by one dude, essentially. He credited Nietzsche as one of the writers. And oh my god, do you feel it? But it's really fucking good. Like, it feels like a good ending, where I don't like a lot of fucking endings for games, JRPGs specifically. They seem stupid and, like, everyone seems wrapped up. It's nice. I jumped. That's why. Yeah. Okay. I have like 3 achievements left to like 100% the game too.
Mm-hmm.
And I might actually do it because one's the secret boss, which I've already attempted once before I beat the game, and he's challenging, and that's what I liked about the game is you essentially have set stats and everything. Like, I have the ultimate weapons, the ultimate armor.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have trouble with the final boss. I didn't have to go through it multiple times or anything. But there were a few moments where I'm like, this... Like, if I didn't have this stuff, I could see this being a lot harder. The thing I didn't like is they kept doing, like, the story beats of, like, oh, he he's charging up his ultimate move. But, Kylian's there. I got you, don't worry, you won't die from this. Not today. It actually gives you a game over screen automatically at one point, and he's like, not today, nobody dies today. I'm like, oh, that was kind of lame, but I'll accept it. You getting that off on me. Oh, that stayed a lot longer than I thought. Oh, from off screen you're attacking. Good. Yeah, stay off screen while I'm attacking this. Oh, fuck. Heal. Oh, fuck you! Ooh, I did dodge that in the last second, too.
Yeah.
I was attempting that, I just didn't realize I pulled it off. Oh. Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, game. That was me dashing through you. You shouldn't hit me. Yeah, so aside from like the little, it's one guy trying to emulate Final Fantasy VII in the final battle. The fucking game is amazing. The story is well written enough. The battles, if you don't do all the side quests, I could see being very difficult because a lot of side quests give you those extra little bits of stat boosts. When you upgrade your character, there's 3 things: abilities, passives, and stat boosts. You can put, and every single time you beat a boss, main story and sometimes side quest bosses, you get a Grimoire shard to put in there. And as you put in so many of them, that's when you get an automatic stat boost. Yeah, that big boost not... Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, it's basically, yeah, it's very well balanced. Status effects fucking matter. I used paralysis on the final boss. I used don't act on the final boss. I used toxic, poison. I already mentioned paralysis. Silence. Blind. I used all of them. I used a character that is... did you play Final Fantasy Tactics?
A bit of it. Like
the side character that you get along with the lead in the beginning, Ulgus, who's a dipshit. Everyone hates him. He's a character in this game, essentially, and he's one of the characters that you get from the beginning. He's the same fucking attitude, same blonde hair, fucking swoop hair. He looks like the same dipshit, wannabe knight motherfucker. And he's redeemed in this game. And I use him because he's the status effect guy. Oh, fucker.
Yeah. That's definitely one of the things I hate is stats effects just don't affect bosses in games. Like
every fucking boss is required practically to use status effects. And I loved that because I always put bleed on every single boss. I always put poison, and I put poison on most bosses. The reason I put bleed is because one of the characters I used had bleed, and she was strong otherwise, so it wasn't just having her out was... Yeah, just go ahead and kill me. Yeah. Yeah, but it's also that was determined by your stats as well as theirs. So like, chunks of damage would get taken away. Like, it felt good. Like, a number of times I killed bosses by bleed or toxic or poison or just any of the like dots. Like, that doesn't happen in a lot of fucking games.
Yeah.
That happened a lot in this game. So it never felt wasted. Of your, I think, 10 moves you can equip on every character, I always had poison, I always had bleed on characters as I could. Like, yeah, fucking just good balanced. Highly recommend the game, even though I just spoiled the entire fucking thing in the worst possible way because it did not give you any of the... Like, again, the writing is good enough to where, yes, it matters if you play it. Like, that should not have hit me. I was behind you. The hitbox on the bite is not just in front of him, too.
Yeah.
Nearly jumped into that. Fuck you, falling spikes. Fucking, it was already done and I hit that. Yeah, frustration. The rest of the game doesn't feel like this, too. So it's... Like, if the rest of the game was this unfair, okay.
Yeah, well, we would have been quitting a long time ago.
Exactly. Oh, fucking bullshit that hit me. Oh, fuck, you turn around at the last goddamn second. Like, just have the charge and then a hit. Fucking falling spikes. If it was just charging at me to do the bite, fine. But it's like, I'm going to float towards you and then do the bite, and at the last second, during the whole jaw open to the close, I can move around. That's not a wind-up. This game, not well balanced at all. You can't use your sword in this fight. Like, you use it to gain energy back and then to do the damage, sure, but like, you have to do magic damage to a head to open up. No. If it was... If it was moves that we unlock.
Yeah.
Fine. Fucking... And if those hurt him as well, if the falling spikes hurt him as well, to where like maybe it hits him and then that unlocks the heart.
Yeah.
Okay. When I was standing on the heart and one fell on me, if that chunked his life as well, fine.
Yeah, because the spikes hit normal enemies, so that should be.
You are changing the rules to the game to this for this boss fight.
Yeah.
You don't do that for... Again, I wish status effects worked on bosses. It's this fucking fight.
Yeah. Yeah, this fight is only difficult because they're changing everything that the game's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And they're embracing the worst parts of the existing game. Having a flying enemy.
fact that I can't hit him for most of that. Fuck. Wasn't. Yeah. I'm locked into too many animations where he's not.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the controls?
No, I haven't touched it.
You haven't touched it, okay.
That's what I'm saying. I would at least like to try just to feel.
I'm gonna get you there. And then, like, if you want to run back to this room and fight people, you can. But I'm getting my souls back first. Just in case. Okay. So A is jump.
Yep.
B is attack.
X is attack.
Or yeah, X, sorry. B is dodge.
Okay.
Y is your special move. You're not going to use it. The wind up is too big. Right.
Heal.
Right trigger, left trigger, bumper. Right bumper is counter, and left bumper is heal.
Okay.
And I feel like I'm missing telling you something. No, magic and magic. Holding down B does your run, which you're not going to use. But,
yeah.
You have a 3-hit combo. Oh, holding down the attack button gives you a big hit.
Yeah.
Which I mean, maybe that does more damage.
Maybe. With the crits, I'm assuming multiple hits is the better option.
Andrew's a more. My friend's birthday is coming up this next weekend, and we were supposed to go out to a dinner. They changed plans, and they're only hanging out in their apartment because they're old people.
Yes.
Beyond belief. And Andrew's part of the group text, and yeah, we're gonna do that another day. And Andrew says this: as long we're doing do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, as Andrew's usual interpreter, I can honestly say I have no idea what he meant by that. So he corrected himself. As long as we're still doing do. Steven gets it. Yeah. Andrew the moron.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
Yeah. You want me to get you to the boss so you're not fucking with the... Don't lose my souls.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. But yes, I'm definitely seeing that getting stuck in the heal animation.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
Yeah, you got it. It was better than me. I need to use that run more.
Yeah.
And this being random amounts of time so you can't even prepare for him.
Didn't
got
fly
it.
enough. Oh, it did.
That is a good anti-air. I'm glad we learned that at least.
Yeah.
You're doing good.
Ah. Damn it.
Yeah, again, if you could just chip the sides, it would be fine.
Yeah.
Third time's a charm, John.
Yeah. I mean, we're nearing our end time for this one, so.
I want to get at least one more in, though.
Yeah.
If you don't suddenly get this. Because you did pretty good.
Yeah, it's a...
They're little bits of frustration.
Well, that's what...
They feel unfair.
Your best run was your third try, and I think the frustration was dragging you on subsequent
Yeah, as
tries.
soon as I got this first sip of dew, I was just like, I got this.
Yeah.
And now my dew is empty, so I don't got this.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it's not empty. And now my do is empty, so I don't got this. Fucking explosion, you dodged it. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only takes the one mistake.
Yeah.
You're no health though.
I know. Yep. See, I totally knew. Alright, take it back.
I'm not even leaning forward right now.
Yeah.
This is not gonna go well.
So yeah, we'll probably call it here, but I do think we should try again next time.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm frustrated, definitely, but it's a... As time has gone on, we are still getting better.
Mm-hmm.
And also, we could go to the king with how many bones we have.
Yeah, but that's just going to be another lore dump, probably. Yeah, actually, it's third time. It's third time's always the finisher.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck hit me? I know that was a waste, but...
Yeah, now those fucking pillars.
Fuck you!
Yeah,
Okay.
those pillars.
They're like targeting me at this point. That's not... Oh, I didn't have enough. Yep, just give me one more.
Just one more.
It is that little bit of addiction that games can
because
give.
it's doable. It's
Yes.
not impossible.
And if there's supposed to be a second form that we haven't seen, and I got him down to
True.
like a quarter health.
Yeah.
That scares me, because that means there might be an entire another health bar.
Because everyone mentions second phase. They don't mention second form.
Okay, if second phase is the fact that the pillars are falling, okay, I can see that as the upgraded annoyance. Where are you starting? Where are you starting? Gotcha.
Yeah. Again, I really hate the Steam forums because the guy lists all the reasons why this fight is bullshit, but then he goes on to say, this fight makes no fun, it's not challenging, it's just unfair. It's like, no, it's too challenging. That's the problem. It's requiring way too much out of you for how many distractions are happening. That you have to watch every side of the battlefield, because any arm could be doing its thing, the pillars could be doing a thing, floating head could be doing a thing. It's requiring way too much awareness in a battle system that has locked-in animations. And then we only have situational damage. Like, it's just the worst parts of the game all stacked into one. If you remove the pillars, then I think this boss would be a joke.
Fucking locked in. Damn it.
Fuck you. I had so much fucking time to get out of that animation. Using its heal.
Oh! Watch for pillars.
Yeah, fucking right.
Better. Okay. Integral vessel.
He had more health left when I... He had, like, that much health.
I reckon what we talked about. You lost it that night. Wanda said. You know, last night's vague, Lajos. Means she robbed you. Gee. Oh man, you will not get my vessel. Why would you need it, Lajos? You don't serve the sculptor anymore. Neither do you. Hard to speak, but know this. I can't let the vessel into the kiln. She won't make it while I watch the way. Go tell her that. I don't... Okay, I was worried about second.
He had more health left.
Yeah.
I want to roll that back. He had more health left. I did not win that fight. It started to go back, and he had a chunk.
Doesn't
It
matter.
wasn't even. It wasn't a sliver.
Doesn't
It was
matter.
a chunk.
It's over. So we will continue the game. Because now
We beat that in under an hour.
yeah.
I was very frustrated, but I still think by the end of it, the internet's wrong. It's frustrating, yes. For playing it on stream, I know I'm worse.
Yeah.
I have friends that beat games, and when they finally beat a hard boss, they had to put it down. It's essentially what I did.
Yeah.
So, quitting the game, I mean, I felt it, but I don't know if
I
that's the right
still agree
move.
it's a bullshit boss. It's
Yes.
not an impossible boss.
Yes.
But it is a bullshit boss.
Yes.
So yeah, I do think there could be things done to
Oh,
make that
fuck,
boss.
this is where it should have been. This is 100... I should have been coming from this direction.
Progress saved. Okay. We're past the hump. This game, nothing else in the game is apparently as hard as that. So it's all just smooth sailing from here on out.
And now we have a move that can take, I'm assuming, can take out walls. So I don't think I'm going to change out anything anymore.
Yeah.
We have enough to go fucking talk to the king. Next time we're going to talk to the king, and maybe he's going to kill us.
Yeah. Plus, that ability might actually make air enemies a lot.
I'm going to use
deal
that
with.
instead of the poison against air enemies.
So
Yeah, next time we're
cooking. We're cooking.
this is back.
Yeah.
This is back to it's in my okay graces.
Yes.
Not good graces because that was still bullshit.
Yes.
But it's okay.
Yeah. So we'll take a break and we'll be back with the Playtale.
Yeah.
So hang on, Rat Game on the way.